watch the playback, and yep, it is the reception. So I was contemplating if I should just continuously go live or do the pre-records, even though I'm going to still do the pre-records. But what's the point when those playbacks looking ugly? But I want to share something that happened today, and then also what I realized. So I was at the gym today. I was gonna say building muscle, and it was just so funny because there was this guy next to me working out, and he was um, bench pressing. I want to make sure I said it. He had 110 pounds on one arm and 110 pounds on the other arm, and in my mind, I was just like thinking all these thoughts of like, what if? Because I'll be watching these things about accidents at the gym, what if he tries to bench press that and something happens to him? So for me to protect him, I literally was like making sure I take a long resting breaks while he did his set. And he didn't know. But then I ended up telling him, I was like, every time or every time you do that, I get nervous. And he was just like, oh, thank you for looking out for me. Because in my head, I'm like, he had no spotter. I was just like, what? He literally was lifting my weight. Um, so yeah, I want to share that because I just like my way of protecting somebody was making sure that he was okay. Um, I also want to talk about how do you view yourself? What lenses are you viewing yourself with? So ever since I was little, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to this, we're always like, oh, I can't wait to be this age. I can't wait to be this age because if you had certain kind of parents which were strict, they wouldn't allow you to do a lot of stuff, which actually that's like the best thing because they're looking out for you. They're your parents. They know what to protect you from. But so I always like looked in the future. And so I think I shared this before with my journey to 40 is that I used to always think, oh, you guys, you're going to hear that because it's my sister calling me. So I will keep this short, sissy, so I can call you back. So, so yeah, so I was just like, oh, when I hit 30, I'm going to be old, right? And then my mom had her last child, which is my brother, who you guys be seeing me do interviews with at 35. And I was like, oh, she's so old to be having kids. Like, what is she even thinking about? And now I'm 39. And I'm still gonna have a baby one day, God willingly. And I was just like, I guess she wasn't that old. So looking at the lens of it, like for me saying that I'm 39, I still feel like I'm young. Like I don't want to say I feel like I'm young. I am young, but the world will say you're old, which is what you look through your lens with. Like the world will say this. The world will say, you're old because of your age, right? But like God gives you this, God teaches you how to take care of yourself. In the Bible, technically, we're supposed to be here for 120 years. So if I'm 39, we're supposed to be here until 120 years, then I'm pretty young. But the reason why I realized that was because um, I was talking to a mentor and she was 63 and she was like, oh, you're still a baby. You're still a baby. And in my mind, I was just like, a baby? Like, she thinks of me as a baby. But compared to my niece, who is 12, I'm old, right? So it's like, how do you compare yourself? What lenses are you looking yourself through? Um, I'm so sorry. I was just reading the lenses. So God taught me to not compare myself or to listen to what the world has to say about you because you are uniquely made, but not just that. The fact that you are like you're not old, right? So I was saying that 39, like I'm about to be 40 in September. And so I'm always like, oh, I have to get this done before 40. I have to do this before 40. But it's just like, well, technically, I'm still young, right? But compared to the world, I'm old. But But that's not true. So the world would try to tell you what you are and you're not. So that's what I realized. Um, so sorry to hear that about your mom. I lost my mom too, and that is definitely not a good feeling. But I'm gonna hop off to see what my sister is talking about. But I just wanted to share that, and I hope that you guys have a blessed day. And again, with the replay, it's gonna probably be broken up, so I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. But other than that, I hope you guys have a blessed day, and talk to you some other time. Bye.